Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Thursday, November 21st, 2013. Got a downside day going here in the averages, and I think we're definitely seeing that manifest itself in the scans. We're definitely stacked up to the sell side here on the NASDAQ patch. A lot of CPS signals to the downside, so continuation pressure signals to the downside. Having a pretty weak day here in Baidu, also eBay, and Sign has also got a pretty good downside day going. As far as the financials go, a little bit more paired off here, but they're really starting to hit them actually right now. The shares in ICE are the one thing that's bucking the trend. That one's up on some pretty good volume, but everything else is mostly to the downside and losing ground. As far as the energy names go, a lot of these energy names were very weak today. Got a downside signal in PBR. We've got one in RIG and Schlumberger. We shorted Schlumberger today, and hopefully that can close enough in the money we can take that one home. ExxonMobil also showing a downside CPS, and Devon Energy is very weak, 4% below the day's open on unusually high volume. Onto the generals, seeing a good bit of weakness here, definitely biased to the downside here. Best Buy is following through to the downside here, but today it is showing an RPS, so a reverse pressure signal, meaning that there's a big tail on the chart as of right now. That's on increased volume. John Deere is trading up, but is flirting with a contra signal. That means that it's trading up, but it's below the day's open. That's on some pretty good volume. As far as the housing names go, definitely to the downside with especially after the FOMC minutes that are affecting the trade late in the day. DHI's got a downside signal. Lowe's does too, and notice the open-close deviations there. We're also getting a signal in Hovnanian, and NVR's trading above normal volume. The transport's not really where the action is so much. They're a little bit more paired off. Couple signals on both sides, and nothing really sticking out as far as deviations, but mostly light volume. Commodity names are definitely to the downside here today. Gold's very weak, and we're seeing that here in the scans. Silver Wheaton's got a downside signal for tomorrow. Freeport does, and even some of the agriculturals. Monsanto does, and U.S. Steel does, to the downside. ABX is more than 3% below the day's open, so that's an open-close deviation there. So definitely weakness across the board today. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.